welcome, welcome. What the hell is that? Me and my freaking hair. Anyway, doing something a little different. I want to revisit something that I haven't really done a full review on, but I have used it and I use it in my daily life, and that is the Kevin Aucaoin Foundation Balm. I have it in the light FB01, and I am going to just show you how I use it and how I prep with it, because Wayne Goss has made a video on how terrible it is, and I actually like it. I like, in the bougie-ness of the Kevin Aucaoin product, I like to start out with the Touche Latte from YSL. I enjoy more silicone-based primers because I have more mature skin that is a tad on the not necessarily dry side, it's dehydrated. So, and I like to kind of press that right through the center. Where most people are oily, I tend to be a little drier, but this also helps kind of leave a nice smooth base. There we go. Now, I am not a big fan of the brush to use it. I have used it, but it's a little stiffer. I like to use it with this brush here. This is the Luxie 512. It's actually a small contouring brush, but I enjoy doing a lot of my foundations with this. This is the foundation balm here, and as you can tell, I've used it. Now, I pick up a light amount and press. Begin pressing it in. And then I just kind of buff it, paying attention to kind of really not put a lot of product on at one time. Now, I don't use any filters on my videos or anything like that. Now, if you notice, I'm not picking up a lot of product. I did there pick up a little more than I like to, because this product is not one that likes to be glooped on. But a silicone-based primer is really going to help you keep this from looking so makeup-y. Here's my mirror. Trying to see up close. Now, I have a problem here with any foundation, and what I like to do with this is I'll pick up a tiny bit with my finger. Now, I will kind of use kind of a tapping, pressing motion, and what I'm doing is around my heavier lines that I have around my face, around my mouth. Many people call these smoker lines. It really buffs very well with a fluffy brush, kind of like this. I call this more of a medium coverage, just because you don't want to build this up. It doesn't like to be built up. I've seen some people use it on here, and Wayne Goss used it, and I'm going to use this brush, and I'm kind of show you why I don't like this brush. See, this brush just doesn't really, it's too tight, and I feel like you really have to get in there and really have to kind of buff it in, because see, it just leaves, see how much better and smoother this looks like. This looks so much more skin-like and smooth, where this side looks more makeup-y. And that is why I don't like to use it with that, and I see what people are getting with that. But as you see, I'm really using that brush and buffing that in. Now, I'm staying away from the under eye, because everything I've tried, I didn't like how it looked there. And I tend to be a little drier under my eyes and more dehydrated. So I completely stay away from that. Now, the only place I do build it up is right in here, where you just saw me pick up a little extra. And right through there, I get two little spots right here on each side of my forehead that tend to be a little red. All right. Now, I don't use any powder. with this at all. I'm going to go ahead and spray it down now just to add some extra moisture to it because my skin is so dehydrated. I like the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. What I like to do is just kind of pat it in and really make sure around your lines that you buff that in. So I heard so many people having problems. Now, if you have dry patches, I kind of have a little dry area there. It will tend to kind of pick up like that. And you want to put a little extra moisturizer in those areas. Now, I'm going to really quickly finish my makeup and I will be right back. I was just thinking about this. I went ahead and turned the camera back on because I decided maybe I should show you how products blend on top of this. This is the Fenty Beauty, the In the Sun bronzer. I am just bronzing up, adding a little bit of color to this. I'm going to do a very natural, I got to run a couple errands, but I am going to just go ahead and throw a few products on top of here. I used a blush yesterday that I absolutely loved, and I want to use that again today, and that is I think it's called Wink. That is this one right here from ColourPop, and this is the new soft cheek brush from Sonia G. This brush is amazing. I listened to Mel Thompson. This is a very good brush for not picking up too much product. Now, I do like to put a little bit of my blush right at the temples, right on my nose, blend everything together. But I mean, this is a very, very pigmented blush, and it will not let you pick up too much. I always go back in and kind of, there's no product on this. I'm just kind of blending that edge off. And this is the Sonia G Master Face Brush out of the new set. I actually had to borrow that one because my set did not come with it. It was missing. I will tell you though, Beautylish is amazing. They are sending me my replacement for it, and I am so happy. Let me do my brows real quick. Just wanted to really show you how the products blend on top of this, and I can't stress to you enough, you have to be very, very careful with blending that foundation in and not, really piling it on. I watched Wayne Goss do it, and he really, he did it quite heavy. He was a little heavier handed. Everybody does makeup a little different. I tend to be lighter handed because I have all these nice little wrinkles and little folds and little imperfections in my skin that look like shit. So I tend to be very light-handed around that. I am going to grab my ice cream palette from Dose of Color. This is still my go-to, very easy throw-on makeup palette. I use this all the time. It is like the perfect little just to contour my eye palette. And then I will just grab my finger and grab this white color. It's like actually a light pink. It's called Berries and Cream. It's like a very, very light pink. And I just press that onto the lid. And I have very hooded eyes, so that really helps to just kind of pull that forward. I just kind of contour my eye, throw that on. If I want to be fancy, I throw this purple underneath my eye. Sumatra as always, and I put this in my waterline. I'm going to do that. Give me just a second. I just really don't like to do my waterline or tightline my eyes on camera. I don't know about you, but I don't like looking up in people's eye crevices. It kind of just is a little disturbing to me. I'm going to grab my little Wayne Goss number 5, my little brush here. And really, I've done it with quite a few colors in here, but this purple right here is really my favorite to do this. I just come in and just bring it on that outer corner, just to kind of use the eye up on the top and bottom, just that corner. I will sometimes do it on the inner corner if I want to kind of brighten my eye up. But today we're just going to do this. It just adds a little color to it. And I found when I add purple around my eyes, it really makes the green in my eyes pop. When my eyes are more hazel, brownish green, that really helps bring out that green. I'm going to just almost like do a shadow wing kind of mock, but I don't come out too much. And I go right across that top. Not too far, because I like to use, like I said, I like to use this lighter color to really help bring that lid forward and really kind of pull away from the fact, see that my eyes are so hooded. Now I am actually going to go run a couple of errands, and oh, my hair, look at my hair, is terrible. I got to fix my hair and do something with this head. But let me give you kind of a close-up look of how that looks. I mean, I am wearing foundation, but I want to put just a little bit of concealer right here. My eyes are looking a little dark today. This is a Morphe M137. I'm gonna mess up what I've done. I usually do this way before I do my under eyes, but I am trying to hurry because I'm running late getting out the door, and I want to get this done so I can kind of, darn it, so I can kind of do a check-in or two for you guys to show you how this wears. So we'll get a little bit of a wear test in there. This is what I use for the foundation. I'm just going to kind of run that across there. I'm just going to pick up my Mineralized Skin Finish in Light from MAC and just kind of press that just ever so lightly right there. I have not went over this with powder, and it's not really transferring. That is about it. I'm going to go ahead and spray. And I will be back with a couple of check-ins actually with you, and you'll see how the only place I do not like this is right where my glasses touch it, but that's with almost all foundations that I use. And I will be back to show you in a little while. I'm going to go get ready to walk out the door, and I will be back to talk to you guys in a little bit. What a mess. Yep. Hey, I figured I would do a quick check-in while I'm stopped in traffic. This has been like 2 hours, no, 3 hours. This has been 3 hours of wearing it. You can see it's still holding up. I don't really get oil production at all, but it does sink in, and it's holding up really good. The only spot right here, it just never does because of glasses. So that is it, and I will check in again in a few hours. Bye. Hey guys, I'm outside in the natural light, and I wanted to show you really close up. I can't see anything, but this is after, I think it's been about 6 hours, maybe 7, actually 7, yeah, probably 6-7 hours. And so you get a good look. I'm going to turn around because I'm getting blinded. But so you get an idea. It really does hold up pretty good. You can't really touch your face a whole lot, you know. But when you sweat, it gets, I don't know if you can see, it will get where it does transfer a little bit. I've lost a little bit on my nose. And right here, my glasses are like rubbing all day. So I'm going to do something a little different, and I'm going to go in the bathroom and take off one side so you can actually see. It's so hard on my face to see what's left on it. So we're going to take off one side in the bathroom. I'll be right back. And I am in the bathroom. I'm going to go ahead and get some warm water. I like to take my little makeup eraser here, and I take the Kopari coconut cleansing oil. I just put a little bit of few squirts of the Kopari on here. Kind of rinse out the extra, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to go straight down the center so you can get an idea of exactly what I have on. We're going to go into my beauty room. See, that's how much was still left on. I still had quite a bit on. Hey guys, I actually was editing and noticed I lost the whole last section of when I came in the beauty room and went over what was left over of the makeup. But just to sum it up, I had taken off of half of the makeup and let you guys see how my skin is. I mean, you can see how my skin, I don't really have anything on. I have a little bit of moisturizer on right now, but my skin gets very red. I have a tinted moisturizer on. I wear that just like daily, but you can see my skin is very red. The foundation did hold up very well. I wear it quite a bit, and I absolutely love it. It is something that I use all the time, and I was really shocked when Wayne Goss said it was something that he thought it was the worst foundation ever. Or he thought it was terrible. But anyway, I'm putting my eye cream on and getting ready to go to bed. But I wanted to just make sure to do a little outro and thank you guys so much for watching and for supporting me as much as you guys do. And tag Wayne Goss in this and let him know, hey, you need to watch this because not everybody hates that. But also keep in mind, everybody can have their own opinion of how products work. They can work different on different people's skin. They can work different in a bunch of different, aspects. But one person might love something and one person might hate it. Some of my favorite products, I hear all the time that people just don't like them. But anyway, guys, I am off to bed and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.